been losing my mind. It's just a sign of the time. It's a positive vibe. Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Positive Vibes Only. I am your host, Nakia. Thank you so much for joining. I'm just trying to set up. Eventually, I'll get this together to where I have, I'm able to see what that thing is. Comments better. Couldn't get it together. Hi, how are you? How's your week? How's it going? I pray all is well with you. Pray that everything is going great. How y'all doing during this COVID? I know we all are still dealing with a lot of stuff. First of all, I'm feeling discombobulated. Shout outs to everyone who has been contributing to the movement, who has been sending the emails, the text messages, the cash apps, has been buying merch. It is so awesome. Thank you all. I really do appreciate it. We are moving up, and I thank God for that. We've gotten new subscribers on the BlackTube, 2 new subscribers on YouTube. We had 3 new downloads on Spreaker, and we have 6 new members in the Positive Vibes Only group. And I think we have 5 on the page. So we are moving up. The movement is getting out there. Thank you to everyone who has been sharing, who has been contributing, commenting, liking, sharing the post. Thank you. It goes a long way. It don't cost you nothing. Just want to keep saying that. But a like and a share goes a long way because people are getting the information. They're loving the movement, loving the merch, and it's a wonderful thing. And I thank you all for contributing. Trust me, I really do thank you all for contributing. So on with the show. The title of today's show is How Grateful Are You? And I wrote this one down because I was dealing with the kids and okay, I'll just say it. So I brought them McDonald's. And in the McDonald's they wanted the what's that? The sauce, the dipping sauce. So I ordered the dipping sauce. They didn't send the dipping sauce. So only one kid had the dipping sauce. So they started saying how it was unfair that they didn't get dipping sauce. So this one got dipping sauce, this one didn't. I said, well, I'm sorry, it wasn't in the package. There's nothing I can do with it. Well, that's not fair. And I'm like, okay, well, be grateful for what you got. And I remember writing that down because I don't think kids really understand what being grateful is. And some adults don't either, which is kind of weird. But how grateful are you? I'm constantly telling them, be happy that you've forgotten something. You know, um, one one meal is messed up in there, and you go through that when you're ordering online and you're having it delivered. Is if you're not in the restaurant there to say, I want this and this done this way, the kids are always going to say, well, that's not fair that this one got this, and that's not fair that this one gets this. Or like if I let the baby drink my water, it's not fair that he drank my water. I'm like, why are you talking about something being unfair? And I say all of that to say that I know some adults who are ungrateful. They don't look at what they have as a blessing. They always focus on what they don't have. And most adults do that. You focus on what you don't have. You don't focus on, the things that you have or the small beginnings that you start. And I want to know from you guys, like, how grateful are you? Excuse me, for what you have in your life. I always go back to a conversation, and I talk about my grandma a lot. You know that. A conversation I had with her, in regards to a homeless guy, and I'm trying to remember because it was so long ago, but the principle still stands. There was a homeless man, and I'm trying to remember the story how she said it, but it was the gist of this man was homeless. He had nothing, and someone was complaining about what they didn't get or what they didn't have. And the homeless man had to remind him, well, do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this? And the person was like, yes, yes, yes. And the homeless man said, that's more than what I have. And it kind of put the person, in the mindset of, well, dag, you know what, you're right. I should be happy that I do have certain things, because there are things that, you have that other people don't have. And in looking at it in the perspective of you having a home and a homeless person not having a home, they're still grateful for what they do have. They still have their life, they still have their health. There's some of them still have their right mind, you know. Be grateful for what you have, because there are certain things that you have that someone would cry or beg, borrow, and steal to get, um because you have it and they don't. And I'm not saying that they will, take it from you. Some people do try, some people get jealous, and that happens. But be grateful for what you have. What was that saying? It just popped in my head real quick. Complaining about shoes, or you talking to a man with no feet or something like that. I know these things, they up in here somewhere, but I can't get them out all the time. But you complain about your feet hurting, and talk to the man with no feet. You know, you say your legs hurting, you talk to a person with no legs, no arms, whatever it is that you have. There is somebody out there that doesn't have the least of what you have. So, what am I grateful for? I am grateful for that I do have a place to stay, I have a home. I'm grateful for that I am able to take care of my children. I am grateful for having a job that allows me, gives me the means to take care of my children and keep a home. I'm grateful that I have a vehicle. I'm grateful that I'm able to, excuse me, sorry, that was falling off. I'm grateful to have my business and have started my business last year. And we're coming up on the 1 year anniversary in May. To be 1 year that PBO has been out there, and I've been pushing it, pushing the movement. I'm grateful for my family. Um, I'm grateful for the little things that I have. My fish tank, my little garden that I'm starting to grow. Um, but for some people who don't appreciate what they have, I find that those are the people who are ungrateful. Um, you have to appreciate what you have in your life. You really, really do. Anything, the smallest thing, trying to think of some things, because I don't know. It's you got a shirt on. There's somebody out there with plastic wrapped around their body just to keep warm, that you have a home to go to, that you get a meal or several meals, um, excuse me, during the day, um, that you're able to provide for yourself, that you still have your mind right, that you know, able to walk and you don't need assistance with walking, talking, seeing. Well, I do need assistance with seeing with my glasses, but still, um, just I want people to understand that you have to be grateful for anything that you have. Now, I'm not saying that if it's something that is hurting you, if it's something that is detrimental to you, it is, something that is not positive at all in your life. Don't be grateful for that. Get rid of it. You don't need that. You need them kind of problems. You don't need that in your life. But just be grateful for the little things that you have. Um, Trying to think of something else, because I'm not going to be before y'all long. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about this. Oh, side note, I did order the camera and the mic. Yay me. So it'll be on its way. It should be here this week. So I could start on the working on my voice and singing, and dust it off my keyboard out the closet. So I might be playing some tunes, some chords if I remember them. But back to the subject. I'm wandering off. But be grateful. It's a song out there, Be Grateful. We used to sing it as kids. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you got. I mean, it really it does bother me sometimes when I hear people complaining about what they have. And I'm like, why are you not happy for that? I got a sandwich, but they ain't put no mayonnaise on it. But you have a sandwich you can still eat. I mean, come on. Uh I don't know. I just think that, I'm rambling. I really didn't have nothing written down. I just thought of this and wrote it down, and it was a topic for today. So whatever. Being grateful. How about we stop being ungrateful because it's not specifically what you wanted. Stop being ungrateful because it's not the color you wanted, or the uh, I don't know, the size you wanted. You asked for a large, they gave you a small, but you still got something to drink. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that in the means of settling, because some people will say, "Well, you talking about just settling?" No, I'm not talking about settling. I'm just talking about being grateful for what you have right now. Just be grateful. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who really, and I said it already, but who really wish that they had what you have, and they don't have it, and you're sitting here complaining about something that you have. You really, really do have to be grateful for what you have. God blessed you with it. Someone else blessed you with it. And now you're able to, you know, excuse me, you're able to do what you got to do, get what you want, get what you need. Just please be grateful for what you have, cuz it's I don't know how else to say it, and I keep repeating myself. But yeah, just, guys, it's well worth it. Let me say that. It's well worth it. Um, Things may get on your nerves. Things may upset you. Things may bother you. But is it worth getting upset over? Is it worth you exhausting that negative? Using that negative energy, using a negative energy towards it. However you want to say it. It's really not worth you pushing forth that energy or giving it energy. Um, it takes more muscles in your face to frown than to smile. Smile, you know. Um, be happy that you're breathing, because it could be worse. Be happy that you're able to have meals, because it could be worse. Just think on some things that you can be happy for and you can be grateful for. And truly, truly, truly understand that there's somebody out there in this world that does not have what you have. And they would give their right arm, left arm, half of their body to get a piece of what you have. Understand that. So, how grateful are you? And that's a question I want you to really think on and really explore. And like me, I write stuff down. So, how about our challenge for this week be that you get a piece of paper, index card, or something, and you write down three things that you're grateful for. And you put it off to the side, put it in a jar, and you come back 2 days later and look at that paper. And you might want to add something else. Just keep adding to the page of the paper, of the index card, or whatever, of what you are grateful for, or do it daily. How about that? Let me change it. Every day, write down something that you're grateful for. Put it to the side. Like how I do with my jar. Get you a little jar or something, some slips of paper, and write down for one day this week. So we're starting with tomorrow. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Each day, write one thing that you're grateful for. And then come Monday, go into your little jar, your little space, or wherever you put your card, and read what you were grateful for that week. Then repeat it every week. After a while, you're going to realize that, you know what? I really have a lot going on for me, and I am blessed, and I see how blessed I am. I'm blessed to be here, and I am grateful. I'm a grateful person. I'm not going to be ungrateful. Just do that. That's the way to bring up positivity, to be positive, to be in a positive mindset. Just every day this week, write down something that you are grateful for. That's it. And what I'll do is I'll do the same thing, and come Monday, I'm going to go in my jar and I'm going to read to you everything that I'm grateful for. How about that? So I can't tell you to do something if I'm not going to do it myself. So, my practice, my challenge to you every day this week from Tuesday to Sunday, write down something that you're grateful for, put it in a jar, put it in a box, put it somewhere, and then on Monday, when I go live, I'm going to read to you guys what I wrote down that I am grateful for this week. Okay? Even though I said a lot this during this podcast, I am going to find other things that I did not say on here that I am grateful for to put in my jar for this week. Okay? So, that is the end of our show. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate the love, the comments, the likes, the shares. Please, please, please make sure that you like, comment, you share. Subscribe to YouTube, BlackTube. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram. We're all over there. The Melanin Book. I keep saying group. The Melanin Book. I did start a page on Anchor. We're on Spreaker, and I did start Anchor, so our podcast will be there as well. Make sure that you go on to Redbubble and Teesprings, buy you some merch. We do appreciate that, and continue to push forth the positive vibe. Continue to push forth the positive vibes movement. I thank you all for joining. And as I always say in closing, control the narrative, keep it positive, positive vibes only. Good night, guys. Enjoy your week. I will see you next week. Bye.